Everyone knows it's a big deal in golf to get a hole-in-one. People who don't play golf, the first question they ask you when you tell them you play golf is, do you have a hole-in-one?
Next on the tee from Notre Dame, Vicki Stevens.
And before that day, I would always say, no, I don't have a hole-in-one. They just dismiss me as not a very good golfer. Sometimes you have that feeling right after you hit it that it's going to be a good shot. Sometimes you don't know how good it can be, you know? When I first learned that we were playing at the St. Andrews Collegiate Invitational, I was over the moon. I was just pumped up because I was going to Scotland for the first time, and going out of the country, playing at the home of golf is just super exciting. First, I saw the date, and it was like late October, and I thought, wow, the weather's gonna be pretty bad. I felt like it gave us an advantage being from a northern climate. I was just excited to get to Europe. I'd never been to Europe before. When we first got to the old course and the main St. Andrews golf links area, you kind of stepped onto the tee, the first tee, and you're like, this is real now. The stakes were pretty high just because it was such an elite tournament. It felt like a religious experience. Same way people come to Notre Dame football games and say it's the cathedral of college football. That's the cathedral of golf. It's a whole different type of golf over there. You're playing links golf, where it's parkland golf here in the States. So you have to flight the ball a little differently over there just because it's a lot firmer, more wind. So we did a lot more trajectory work in our preparation here. The caddy I had for the practice round said the Jubilee Course is more difficult than the old course at St. Andrews. When I heard that, I was a little surprised just because the old course gets so much notoriety from the media. It's less open than the old course. You have to be a little more conservative off the tee, hitting a few more irons, but I really enjoyed it. It set up well for me. Hole 5, it was 143 yards, and it was probably 50, 55 degrees. Not much wind that early in the morning. I was probably there at 9 o'clock. I hit a soft 9-iron, which normally I hit my 9-iron about 148 to 150. The pin was kind of in the middle of the green on the left side, and it was a pretty scenic backdrop from up on the hill we were hitting on.
Next on the tee from Notre Dame, Vicki Stevens.
Everyone knows it's a big deal in golf to get a hole-in-one. People who don't play golf, the first question they ask you when you tell them you play golf is, do you have a hole-in-one? Despite what your handicap is, if you don't have a hole-in-one, a lot of people don't think you're a good golfer, so. Sometimes you have that feeling where you execute a shot perfectly and you know right after you hit it that it's gonna be a good shot, but sometimes you don't know how good it can be, you know? Landed on the green probably 3 yards short, rolled in like a putt, and then my dad just went crazy.
My son will be disappointed that I overreacted, I think, a bit. But I've seen him hit tens of thousands of golf shots, and a lot have been close. But to have it go in, it's just, you know, you just react. And so I did. But yeah, words can't describe how happy we were for him to have that experience here. It's just something really, really cool.
I started playing golf when I was super young. My dad was the high school coach. My sister went through the program when I was in middle school. It was cheaper than a babysitter, so I would go to golf practice with them. Before I hit that shot, he and my sister were having a conversation, and he was like, can you believe that we're here at the home of golf, and that all the little tournaments that we played in have led all of us to be here at the same time? And that was literally right before I hit that hole-in-one. So I thought that was pretty neat.
So he was afraid that he might misplace it or get it intermingled with others. So we have it here, and it'll be displayed somewhere proudly in our home or maybe in his dorm room, I don't know. But we'll bring it back to the States and be sure that it's on display somewhere for him.
It lives in my bedroom at home. I didn't want to bring it back just because there's a high chance I'd lose it, so left it at home. It's definitely probably top 2 golf experience. Top 1 was making it through regionals last year, making it to the national championship for the first time. I'm a junior now, feel like one of the old guys. I just want to inspire some of the freshmen and guys we have coming in next year the way the older guys did for me. I've seen the work that older guys have put in and how it's rewarded them after college, so I just want to be that kind of role model for guys.